Imagine a world where the economy resets to zero. No more crushing debt, no more speculative bubbles, but also total uncertainty. What would be the consequences of such a reset? And what if we could predict the next major upheaval? In this video, we will dive deep into this question and analyze the warning signs as well as the opportunities that may arise. Ray Dalio, one of the greatest investors and economic thinkers of our time, has spent decades studying economic cycles. According to him, every crisis is an opportunity for rebirth. We will explore how a crash could reshape the future of the global economy and what it means for all of us. We'll start with a brief biography of Ray Dalio, his research, and how he became a reference in economic cycle analysis. We are facing a global debt crisis, artificially low interest rates, and overheated markets. These combined factors create an explosive mix that could lead to an unprecedented financial collapse. Let's take a look at the warning signs and key indicators of a potential economic reset. Detailed analysis of public and private debt, with historical comparisons. Inflation and loss of purchasing power explained in depth. Financial and real estate bubbles illustrated through historical case studies. Expert testimonials and excerpts from recent financial articles. Analysis of central bank policies and their impacts. We will also include perspectives from renowned economists and data visualizations to illustrate these trends. Ray Dalio explains that economic history follows repetitive cycles. Every boom is followed by a crash, then a period of reconstruction. In-depth explanation of boom and bust cycles. How central banks try to control these cycles and why they sometimes fail. Parallels between the 1929 crash, the 2008 crisis, and current trends. Expert analysis and economist insights. Presentation of long and short-term debt cycles and their influence on the economy. We will examine how these patterns have repeated in the past and what lessons we can learn today. What happens when the economy resets? Who benefits, and who suffers? Opportunities for prepared investors, with concrete examples. The growing role of cryptocurrencies and alternative assets in a new financial system. The impact on employment, wages, and individual economic security. Simulations and projections based on current trends. Study of major economic transformations following past crises. Examples of countries that have already undergone radical economic reforms. We will also discuss strategies that governments and financial institutions might adopt to manage this crisis. Ray Dalio argues that economic crises are catalysts for transformation. Here's how an economic reset could revolutionize the way we perceive finance and global trade. A new global reserve currency. Analyzing possible scenarios. The rise of a decentralized system, what it means for citizens and businesses. The role of technology and artificial intelligence in economic reconstruction. Case studies on countries that have undergone radical economic reforms. Comparison between a centralized financial world and a blockchain-based system. Opportunities for new generations and adaptation strategies. We will explore how some countries and businesses are already preparing for the future by anticipating these changes. We have explored economic cycles, warning signs of a crash, and the possible consequences of an economic reset. The big question remains, how can we prepare for these events and take advantage of them? A comprehensive summary of key points discussed. The increasing importance of financial education and adaptive skills. Strategies to anticipate and position oneself favorably in these changes. Practical advice for investors and individuals. What do you think? Are we on the verge of a great economic reset? Let me know your predictions in the comments. And if you found this video interesting, check out my latest analysis on upcoming economic trends and subscribe so you don't miss anything.